What's up, guys? This is Destination D, and I know it's the second day of the winter, but let's just pretend it's still a no-shave November. Yeah. So the new update hit the game today, as all of you probably know, and I haven't checked if other guys made their videos on this update already, because I want my video to be as much not influenced by anyone's opinion as it's possible. I still got some comments and some feedback in the game chat that this update is kind of accepted controversially. So let's just first talk about this update. So this is positioned as new character update, but this is not the most important part of this update for me. Of course, the new monsters are always great, but well, we had a monster update recently, and I'm pretty happy with the amount of monsters we are having in the game right now. So about the monsters, yeah, that's a nice picture over there. So we're getting 4 new monsters in evolved forms. They are shown here. They are from 3 stars to 5 stars monster, and the only one I think I love among all of those is the Hell Lady. She's a 5 star, so I think as a free-to-play player I have almost no chance to get this monster, because I won't buy any legendary scrolls, and I don't think this will be the frequent drop from any other kinds of scrolls. Maybe they'll do a secret dungeon on it, I don't know, but she looks awesome, and I like how she looks on this big picture, and this could be great if we could get one of those. And if I got this one, I could easily level her up because I have 3 Dark Angel Mons awakened and upgraded to max level. But the most important part for me is the second part, the gameplay changes and other stuff. So I don't get the first one, like the top floors difficulties modified. Don't be afraid of top floors anymore. Challenge yourself to the top floors for thrilling battles. I don't know what that means. I don't know what they're talking about. Are they talking about the Trial of Ascension? Because this is the place where we are ascending to the top floors or something like that. But in the dungeons we are descending, and if some levels are called F something, but these levels, the dungeon levels, are called, well, B something, so I'm not sure that this concerns dungeons. Okay, the next thing I don't get. Either the drop rate for runes will be increased and modified so that all runes will be dropped with similar chances. I don't know the drop rate for now, and I don't know how this will impact my personal gameplay, because I'm not the end game player, I'm just a mid-game player, so there is nothing thrilling in this change for me either. So Rune inventory expanded, this is definitely good. I hope everyone will agree with me that the more rune space we have, the better, because sometimes if I'm granting special kinds of runes, or if I am just leveling up my fodder monsters, I have to clean up my rune inventory pretty often, and I'm kind of a hoarder, so I'm keeping all the runes, seemingly good runes, for further looking into them, what they are presenting as secondary stats, so I have hard time managing my rune inventory. Okay, auto-mode modified, and the giant's counterattack pattern modified. So auto-mode modified is that you can select which tower to attack first when battling against the boss. This one is good, and I will show you later why I think this is good. And the giant will no longer counterattack with a critical hit. The giant's rage will pile up as he's attacked, and the giant will counterattack when his rage fills up 7 times. The inflicted damage from the giants will also decrease. Okay, let's just see these two in action. I'm gonna battle some of these. Why am I always pressing this button? It's the wrong one. Okay, we're going to Kairos dungeon. I was doing secret dungeons because I need money, but now we'll just switch to a giant battle, and I'm doing B5 because I was trying to do B6 earlier today. This is still not possible for me. I just cannot do that. So okay, this is my new team, and this is an easy giant. This is because I am nuking him. And before we start the battle, I will show you what the first of the last points is about. I think you probably have checked this for yourself already. I think this is pretty awesome and convenient, and my game started loading pretty long because I don't know why. It started from some point. I think I should reinstall because this kind of, well, this bugs me a lot. If I'm doing secret dungeons, I am losing pretty much time for this shit. I don't like that. So the loading time is usually 5 to 10 times faster. It doesn't depend on the internet connection, I checked that. And I'm almost out of time for my recording. I hope I will manage to show everything to you while I have the time. Okay, so the battle loaded and we're going to the settings right away. As you can see, when we're checking boss battle now, there is the, well, before there were only two modes, the manual and auto mode, and there also was, well, this is all only about the boss battle. So the auto mode you could launch when the boss is engaged. The mobs are attacking him right from the start, but they are choosing by themselves what they are doing, if they are attacking towers or if they are attacking the boss. So now you can specify the attack order. So you can specify whether it will be the boss or whether it will be the right or left tower. This can be pretty handy in some battles. I was making a video on fighting the Guardian of Wind, where one of your aims is to first destroy the stunning tower. So now you can specify that the first tower you're gonna get rid of is the left one, but because this is an easy fight for my monsters, I'm choosing that the first one will be the boss. And now when we engage the boss, my monsters will be attacking the boss directly, which is pretty good for me. Now you can now pretty much set some easy bosses for on grind, on farm, and this won't take any attention from you to just distract them from the towers and point them right to the boss. Now they can do it all by their own. And there was one little point that the giant's damage was somewhat decreased, and I already read some feedbacks from other guys that now all the tactics with like water imps are not working. So if they are doing B10, they have no chance of doing it now, and the giant is just destroying them. I don't know, I'm not the end game player, I am the mid-game player, so I have no say in that. All I'm talking about, all I can talk about is just these mid-level fights. So now we're engaging the boss, and now, as you can see, the guys are attacking the boss directly, and here is the second thing that I was going to talk about. As you can see, the giant's counterattack button now has like the filling bar. It now fills, and the giant won't counterattack on each critical strike that is dealt to him. He will counterattack only after the 7th critical strike is dealt, but because my ninja is usually dealing like 6 critical hits, so the giant has already counterattacked once. Now I think this provides well, good opportunities for managing these fights, for managing different fights. You can basically time your critical hits, or try to time your critical hits so that the last critical hit is made by some strong minion, like someone that has good defense or good health pool, and this way you can dump all the damage from the giant to this mob. Well, it could be like this can easily be the Fire Werewolf, the Garrosh, because he has the bonus to heals, and he has the large health pool, and he has self-heals. So if the giant will be attacking only your Garrosh, you're golden, basically. All of your other mobs won't take this dramatic amount of damage, and you will be able to do your thing easily. You will be able to defeat the boss. Okay, now it's time to deal the death blow. Yes, we have done this giant. Okay, the time of my footage has almost run out. This is the kind of a complicated process, the process that I am using for recording my videos on my device, but this was everything I would like to show you guys for today. So the update is already on the servers. It took 3 hours of server maintenance, unfortunately, and we all have lost some time. But here it is. So some of us will be enjoying new monsters pretty soon, and some of us will be dealing with the game changes. I just think that these changes will just require some adaptation and maybe some new strategies. Maybe the previous strategies like having a Furion and some water imps and just dotting the boss and the mobs to death are not working anymore. But I have just well, suggested a strategy of dealing with a giant if his critical hit is so damaging. You can time the last critical hit, after which he will deal the counterattack to a mob that can be easily healed and can sustain this damage, can stand this major hit from the boss. This is, I think, as legit a strategy as any other. So I hope you will have no hard time adapting to all these new changes, new gameplay changes. Okay, I'll just start blabbering, so I'm gonna wrap it up, and wrapping it up, I would like to you guys put some comments to my video and tell me your opinion about this new update. What do you think about it? Do you like the changes that are made? I personally, as I am a mid game player, so I enjoy them pretty much. Well, as of now, I don't know anything about the boss rune drops. I don't take this into account for now. But as for the attack order change and the giant new stacking crit bar, I think I like it pretty much. I think it will help me grind more efficiently and be a bit more successful in boss fights. But I would really like to read what you think about this. So, and I was reading the game chat, and no one is happy. They all, despite of what the update information is saying, that the giant's damage has been nerfed, the guys in the chat are saying that this is quite the opposite. So the giant is no, not this. This was not about the giant's damage. This was about the increased speed of towers. I don't know anything about that. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But I would like to hear what you have to say on this matter, and I will be checking the other guys' videos, other endgame players' videos, and I would really love to watch their reviews of this update and to see their opinion on this one. So guys, I think that's it for today's update. Stay tuned. I am preparing like at least 2 pretty major videos, as I think about them. If you like this vid, give it a thumbs up. If you want more, please subscribe to my channel, and I will keep you updated on all things Summoners War. Destination D signing out. Stay awesome.
Makes me scared to close my eyes.